guy. You're the guy from the. It's that guy.
It's the. It's good to know that I'm memorable.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd just come by for a visit.
Oh, well, how ironic I was too. Burn it all.
Hang on. Hang on, aren't you supposed to be in there?
Yeah, it's a funny story. I don't have it anymore. At all. One
Are you
day.
sure?
Not at all.
Yeah. No, it. You're not gonna believe me when I say this. I made a friend. Her name is Eclipse, and they came to visit me one day. And then they were in the process of breaking me out, but I didn't want to break out. But I followed them because I don't know. I just followed them. And then I ended up blacking out. And then when I woke up, I wasn't sick anymore.
Strange.
Yes, very.
Do you know?
But
I mean,
do you
know how they did that?
I don't know if they did it necessarily. I was just fine.
So if they were the ones who did it, why wouldn't they tell us and help the rest of you?
I don't know. I like I said, I don't even know if they did or not. They just said they saw me black out and faint. Like that's all they told me. And honestly, I trust them. So I mean, they seem trustworthy enough.
Interesting.
Yeah, they are. They seem trustworthy.
They seem okay. Well, I'll take your word for it. I did hear about them in these parts and left them a gift of sorts.
Oh, well, that's very nice that you two have met already. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really get to meet them. We weren't able to meet, but I left them something just to help them get started off. These cells seem to be rather empty. I know Gray's asleep.
Well, Dot was in here, but Dot has long since completely just up and left, never to be seen again. And Gray must be asleep or something.
Strange. Yeah, that's what I heard. Are they not leaving you with the hunger anymore?
No.
Because the cell seems to be very clean, which is good. It's good
absolutely.
that they're no
I was
longer
stuck in there for a while
leaving you with
That's
that because, yeah. Have the scientists been by recently?
No.
I'm guessing it's been
okay?
rather lonely here.
It's Grace here. Just sleeping right now.
Yeah. But do you guys have any way to interact?
We play rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors for hours on end sounds like a lovely way to spend your time.
I bet you get really good at strategizing that game.
Sure, yeah. Grace seems to win all the time.
You must be really good at it. How have you been doing, Hackers? Has everything been going okay? You seem...
Yeah, everything's been going fine.
Okay. What about... Did they say anything about your lookers, your eyeballs? Are they okay?
They seem to be fine, I guess. I liked the purple better.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you. But at least nothing has changed. You know what I mean? Like, nothing has gotten worse, at least on the outside.
Though it does affect different people in different ways.
Yeah, very clearly it does.
Radiant. Wait the class.
Macy, do you want to walk and talk for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be back in a little, Hectress.
Okay.
And we can talk some more.
Yeah, I had some questions for you anyway, Singer.
All your friends hate you.
Bye.
Bye. So I'll come visit again, Hacktress.
Okay.
Hello again.
Hi.
Break the glass.
Back here.
Oh. Oh.
I thought I'd come pay you a closer visit. Oh. So how have you been really?
I don't. I really don't think I should answer that.
Why not?
Because I don't know why you would care. The last time you were in here, you called Gray and me and Maisie, which she has apparently forgotten, that you called us lost. You called us like there was nothing to be done.
It's because this power is beyond anything we can control. Anything that we know. And so I do not see how leaving you closer to it or poking you with needles or having you sit around while they stare at papers and charts will do anything to help you actually be okay.
I should have never told you about voices.
You mentioned them briefly. And I'm curious because I'm curious because I hear voices as well. And I have heard its voice, but not very much because its voice is drowned out by the others.
Are you starving?
So I'm curious what it's like for you hearing it in your head.
They don't. They don't like it when people are talking. They like that I'm in here because it's silent all the time. They can speak as freely as they want to.
That makes sense. Does that mean you plan to leave?
No. Not with Gray still in here.
I'm sure Gray would be able to leave as well. Because if
Not
they're
now.
truly just, if they just have you here to test, you should be able to leave, right?
I'm not leaving without Gray. And they can't leave now.
Why can't they leave?
Because it's been 4 days since they haven't woken up in I don't know how long.
Taking its toll on them as well.
No. No, that's not it. The hunger has never affected Gray, not once.
You sure?
Positive.
Because we can barely tell that it affects you. And from what I've heard, it is quite the bother.
I don't need people calling me crazy.
You're not crazy. I understand you. Because I hear voices as well. Coming from something I can't see. and that I can't point at to others and say, look, that's what's talking to me. But I hear them and I know that they're there and I know that they're talking to me. And I've heard crazy, lunatic, I've heard so many names and so many things, and I know that I'm not crazy, but no one understands. No one knows that those voices are actually coming from somewhere. No one gets that, and I understand you. I understand how disorienting, how distressing it can be to hear a voice from a mouth that you cannot see. I understand what that's like.
Then what do they say to you?
So many things. They're always talking, always going on and on. A lot of the times it's just random ramble about things happening in the world, about this ladybug crawling on such and such a leaf, about an ant and what kind of food that it found somewhere. Other times it's knowledge, it's information on how to collect resources, how to take advantage of the things in this world for the benefit of myself and others, how to build things and create things, and other times it's dark things. Things of destruction, of chaos that I believe is their way of testing me to make sure that I am worthy of the knowledge that they give to me as they continue to talk.
Why would you listen to it in the first place?
You're saying why?
Yes, why would you listen to something that tells you to take everything and keep it all to yourself and to not care about anyone else?
You learn which voices to listen to and which ones to block out.
There's only one in my head, so there's not much I can really do about that. Lucky me.
Then let me be that other voice to remind you of the good things, because there will be that voice that's there that's saying, burn it all. Take it all to the ground, destroy it all, take it all for yourself. And then there will be voices that say, look out for this person, help this person, give something good to this person. And you learn to listen to the voices that say, give to the world, and not the ones that say, burn it all with you. And if you don't have the voices that say give, then you need to find people to be those voices that say give, that say, there is still goodness in this world and there are still people worth fighting for.
He's never gonna wake up, you know. If only there was something you could do about it. You could break the glass. You should break the glass. Glass. Tear this whole place down while you're at it. Are you hungry? Are you starving? Are you tired of these four walls? David.
Is there anything you can do to help Gray?
I do not know, but I can try. I will not disturb him now because he is sleeping, but I can see if the voices tell me anything or if I can find anything to help Gray.
Fine. That... Thank you.
You don't need to be afraid of me. I'm not here to condemn you all to death or to throw you all on the street. I know my words are harsh, but I don't understand what's happening in this world, but I will help how I can.
Okay.
I suppose I can leave you now with your thoughts.
Thank you for visiting.
Yeah. There's still good in this world. Remember that. And there are things worth fighting for. And the voices will tell you to burn it all. But it doesn't all need to burn. Some things are worth letting grow instead.